Right, so I've got my helicopter up in the sky. Now, during the exam, you may be required to make several copies of one thing. Okay, so they may ask you to say, add more benches, blah blah blah. Now, what you don't want to keep doing is that you don't want to import that image and do the whole process again. So what you can do, because you're working in layers, you can duplicate your layers. As you can see, you've got options down here: add new layer, delete layer, duplicate layer, merge layer down, so it's just moving a layer down. Okay, move a layer down again, and properties of a layer, so you can actually check out a layer. Like, for example, here I've got my helicopter selected, and now maybe I might want to move the opacity down of my helicopter, so you can see my helicopter starts more or less disappearing in the sky. So I suppose that's how maybe you might create a ghost in an image. Blending mode, I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I'm sure we can take a look here. Glow. Oh, there we go, look. Play around with this, reflect. I mean, it's not doing anything great that I really care about, to be honest, but you know, we know it's there. There we go. See what multiplies. Okay. Right, there we go. So there's your layer properties. Right, so I want to create several helicopters. Now, selected my layer here, and I go to duplicate layer. It's done another one. Duplicate layer again, made another one. I can make as many as I want. Okay. So just select your layer, move tool, and I'm going to move my helicopter out. There we go. I'm going to move this to the other side of the sky. So there's another one. Then I'm going to select my other layer, and I'm going to move this helicopter here. Maybe not. Select another one. Oh, I hate it when things like this happen on the video. Okay, here we go. Let's try this one. Nope, it's just not playing ball for some reason. Okay. Well, they're there, and you can move them around. No idea what's going on. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to delete those because I don't want them there. There we go. Okay. Right, so as you can see, the software can be problematic. Right, now what you need to make sure of is that you've got your layer selected. So as you know, your next task is you've got to select a building and you've got to move it. Okay, right, now first of all, I made a video earlier and I had to totally trash the video, and the reason why I had to do that was because I still had this helicopter layer selected. And although the tool let me select the whole building, it didn't let me move any selection because there was no selection to move. So make sure you have the background layer selected. Please do that. Now I'm going to zoom in so I can see the building. Don't really zoom in too far, because earlier when I was doing this and I tried to move the Lasso Tool up the screen, it gave me problems. So make sure you can see the whole building. So I'm going to select the Empire State Building. It may be a difficult building to select, but you know, let's just give it a go. You know, it's the most prominent building here. Maybe a better one would be to select, might be this one, but I'm going to do this one anyway. Okay, so now here we go. Got the Lasso Tool, and I'm just going to draw around the outside of the building. Now please do not remove your selection, okay? So don't move your finger off the mouse button. Keep your finger on the mouse and go around. Now, to be honest, I hate doing things like this. It drives me potty. You can see I've already messed up one part of the selection. I just don't have the patience for things like graphics creation, web design. So I prefer databases and spreadsheets. Right, okay, got it selected. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the move tool here, and I'm going to move the Empire State Building. Okay, and I'm just going to move it. I'm just going to mess up the New York skyline. and I'm going to move it somewhere else. So I'm going to zoom out so I can see the whole background. And I'm just going to place it somewhere else, just for the hell of it. Okay. I'm going to place it here. Okay, for no apparent reason. Right, now you can see that leaves a hole in our background. So I'm going to zoom in a little. And what you can do with this, for you budding artists and you people with patience, remove my selection there. Using the colour picker tool, I'm going to pick the colour of the sky and I'm going to start blending in the sky. So now again, if something like this comes up in your exam, please don't spend forever doing it. Okay, don't let time run out. Do the job that needs to be done. Okay, and do it so it just looks good. Okay, right, now the trouble is, if I use the paint bucket tool, you can blatantly see the cover up job here, and it's not great. Okay, so what you can do is you can use the paintbrush tool. So here's the paintbrush tool, and you've got the brush sizes here. So I'm just going to select size 10 brush, and again I'm going to use the colour picker tool up here. Then I'm going to get the brush tool, the paintbrush, and I'm just going to go over that part there just to mask it a bit. Okay, again, it's not wonderful, it's not great. Okay, so I may go for the colour picker again. And just go over it. Alright, so just going over it here. And again, it's not wonderful. Get the colour picker tool again. Maybe use the paint bucket again. Oops, that's no good. Well, then again, actually, no, that has worked out quite well. Just change the colour of the sky. I think that's worked by accident. So for me, I've done the job. Okay, I've done what the examiners want. And I'm just going to leave it there.